The basic needs of people is focused on food. People have been going with the idea that food is only available on farms. But we discovered that not only the farms can produce food, we can get food from the wild, which are naturally available. So therefore, we link the agricultural aspect, that is the farming aspect, with the natural available foods from the forest with the food aspect in the household. So getting food from the farm and getting food from the forest, preparing it in the household for good nutrition so that the family will live happy.
The women are overused in the communities for all the domestic activities. The women have to do the clearing, that is when they have plowed the rice, the farm. The women also have to do weeding. The women also are in charge of preparing food. They are in charge of taking care of the children. They also fetch water, so they are overloaded.
If you reduce the workload from the wife will be breastfeeding the child exclusively. The natural resource management is being focused on how these people should manage their forest, because the forest there, of course, is life. We have water, we have fish, we have animals, and if they continue deforesting the forest, in future there will be a problem, because there will be sunlight everywhere, animals will be no more, the river or the stream will get dry.
You can, work on what people believe and what they do, using what they have. People have all resources that can make them rich. You see, and you take good care of the family, and you become happy.
Before this time, the men were very, very shy. In fact, you cannot confront a man that you come and cook for us, or please, can you cook for your wife? They will say, no, I'm not meant for cook for my wife. I'm a man. We'll show them pictures that other people have been practicing, so that motivates. We tell them, you see, this is a paramount chief, or from other chiefdoms, or from other places. You see, the paramount chief is cooking, you see the town chief is cooking, you see the youth leader is cooking, the police, the teacher, and other stakeholders. For every topic being facilitated to them, they do compose a song out of it. I never had the idea of composing a song for them, and they thought it necessary to compose a song which would capture the attention of others that did not understand. They compose themselves, not we the facilitators, it's they themselves. We are piloting snail farming, 6 communities. Snail is a taboo. And we ask them, why are you saying that snail is taboo to you?
Our parents told them that they should not eat snail. If they eat snail, they will get rash on the body. And there were certain beliefs they were holding for snails. The water the snails release, when they see that one, sometimes they feel like vomiting. And some were even thinking that the snail do fast.
So what we did, after the snail training, we made a party. We cook okra and snail as a protein source. We invited them. I told them that, oh, myself, I'm from a Muslim home. My dad is a sheikh,
and my mother is very religious and prayerful. But I have to eat this one. Why? Because it's rich in iron and it costs me nothing to buy. So they were eating it.
It has been looked as taboo for some men. They see a man cooking, the others will gossip that look at that worthless man cooking for a woman. Cooking for a woman doesn't mean the man is worthless.
From that cooking class, the men were saying, oh, we have to share. If you cook for 2 days, I also cook for 2 days.
And we are trying to ensure that these gender roles are really defined. Let the men come in to help the women do some works, domestic work at home, so that they will have time to do the other things to ensure that they live a better life. From the time LANN has taught the men in the cooking class how to prepare the food, now they are practicing it at home. Sometimes if she is doing another job, the husband will come in to help her cook the sauce. Then if she is cutting the greens, the husband will help in fetching water. I've lived in a village from my childhood up to 22. I've been in the village. I know the situation they are facing in the villages, the day-to-day life, and issue in terms of getting good food to eat. Most communities is a problem.
Women are overloaded. They don't have time to sit down to give breast milk to child for 1 hour consecutively. That is, it's not easy.
Said the health benefits, the child grows well, becomes healthy, and also the brains develop well, and the child appear attractive to whosoever.
Bananas, breadfruits, they've taught them ways. LANN has taught them ways of how to prepare them to be good meals, and we are seeing the bodies or the way the babies are now appearing healthy. The babies are appearing healthy.
Because we are, trying to encourage people to care for children, and the caring starts from breastfeeding. You see, that exclusive breastfeeding.
So the meaning of this one is that you as a lactating mother, if you continue breastfeeding your child, the child will grow up well and will be healthy.
For now, she has not been looking at dirty at household to be any bad thing. But like LANN has made them to realize that one is bad, that will bring sickness. So knowing that now very well, she normally ensures the first thing in the morning she clean the household, she takes her showers, and she has a constructed plate rat at home. She has cloth line. That all she has been taught by LANN that you should not spread the cloth on the ground for you not to get bacteria. When she's ready to cook, she has to wash that vegetable and remove the vegetable from the water. Because initially they have been leaving the vegetable in the water to cut. But now, she do wash it and remove it from the water and put the water aside, then she cuts the vegetable. When she is cooking, she uses the cooking method LANN has taught them. She is no longer using the old one where she overcooked the vegetable. Now she cooks vegetable by steaming. She steams the vegetable, and before they start eating, she will ensure that they wash their hands before eating. Why she do that? Because she really want to know how well the child is eating. Then in terms of the food allocation, she makes sure that she puts the protein food for the children. She also ensures that the quantity of food that the grandmother or the grandfather needs, they get it. That is, at their age, they don't need too much energy food as of now. They need health and growth food.
Then before this time, we the husbands, we used to eat the most sweetest part of the food, of the dish. They put to us all the meat, they put to us all the palm oil and the rest of it. But today, LANN has taught us that we should feed the children with the most sweetest part of the food, so that tomorrow they will have to stand into our shoes.
We are farmers, we are business people, we are miners. What setbacks our activities bring? Upland farming is a livelihood activity, but it has some setbacks. It causes deforestation. Mining is a livelihood activity. It causes land degradation, and it also contributes to deforestation. Logging is also a livelihood activity, but it's contributing to deforestation greatly. You see, and that is why the forest is going.
Because there has become a time all these of our streams get dried. Because where the streams come from, we used to brush here, leaving the place naked, that kind of thing. We pollute the community.
They have the knowledge of the natural resources available to them, but the utilization is a problem. In order to benefit them, to get benefit from those resources is their problem. And this is the area LANN is trying to bring them to know how they utilize these things and get benefit out of it, that will be used for even children yet unborn.
We are just trying to build a linkage between agriculture and nutrition. You know, agriculture merely is about food production, and nutrition is how you can transform this production or this food so that you can eat and achieve a better status in life.
Yes, how?
Not in your hand.
Yes, flow.
Before doing any session, we have to rehearse. The time we want to rehearse is just say, oh, we have a song about the training session, the last time.
See, we have a lot of challenges, but anyway, we are proud of, little successes because people appreciate the project. Our implementation, our strategy is so appreciated.
Behavior change is not one day issue. For somebody that has been habitual in doing something, to change a habit within a year or 2 years will not be easy. All I see is for you to be coaching that person. You have to talk to her or him. That, see, try this and see. If you try, you will see the benefits.
Very good.